All right, happy Sunday, folks. We're going to get things rolling here. Just give me a moment. Got to click all the magical buttons to make it all happen. Oh, and I got logged out. Awesome, awesome. Well, happy Sunday. It's Super Bowl Sunday. It's Olympic Sunday. Whatever you're into, it's Gaming Sunday. You name it. You can do it today. So hopefully you're all starting the day off easy without a whole lot going on. Have a chance to relax. We're looking to get help in Division 2 today. I am playing on PS5 again today, so happy to help folks out in the community. Would love you all to join in and do whatever you got to do, whether it's manhunts, missions, leveling, retaliations, open to it all. That's going to kind of be the plan today. I've got some weekly stuff to finish up, I believe, and some new dailies and some builds just to kind of craft up and run around with. I had kind of some fun yesterday. We did a stream with using a little bit of an off-meta build for Legendary. Worked out pretty good. I even used it in a run with some of my clan members, and it helped us out at the end, so it was kind of cool. Turned out to be better than I thought. I thought it was going to be kind of a joke, if anything, and it actually proved itself to be actually rather useful in that situation. So needless to say, don't always laugh at the builds you see out there. At the same time, when I go through builds, I'm not looking for anything special. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you if something's like the greatest build of all time. I usually just show off the builds that I find work for my play style and the content that I run, especially here on console. There's things that if you're playing on PC are certainly going to play better than they do on console just by the nature of the platforms and your ability, right? Like, it still takes time, but with Scout, sorry, I don't know what I was thinking of. With a mouse, you're going to probably be far more accurate on headshots, things like that, than you are on a console. And it also depends. I run the PlayStation DualSense Edge controller on console, which gives me some added flexibility where I can kind of custom map some of the buttons, so I can have like there's like a lower side triggers on the DualSense Edge, and you can use that to replicate some of the other button commands. So like I use the lower left trigger to toggle or whatever to basically mimic L3 on the PS5 controller, and then so for sprinting basically, and then on the flip side, on the right side, I use the medkit, so I can do a quick medkit or full medkit on that trigger, and that's super helpful to me in my play, just because then I'm able to kind of fire off that medkit a bit quicker and not have to deal with the drama that comes along with like having to go hit a different button to do it. Or maybe I guess it's like it's right on the D-pad, it's not R3, sorry. So whatever it's usually set to, like I wouldn't know what to do if I didn't use this trigger, so if I use a normal controller, I'll probably just die a lot. So yeah, I just wanted to throw those things out there as I run through stuff. But yeah, we'll get going here, and we're just going to kind of do some missions and be really chill today. Not a whole lot going on, and again, if there's anybody out there that's looking for help today, love to have you join in. Just let me know, and you can always send me a friend request, and I'll add you in. And then I do have a private PS5 chat set up, so if you need to get in and chat through things, happy to get you onto the voice comms as well. Otherwise, we could just do it over the stream. So let's take a look at what we got today. I still need to finish the Week 10 manhunt. If you watched the other day, I got really irritated that I could not get this hostage thing to trigger. I understand it can show up anywhere. I misread it as making it seem like, oh, hey Tony Steve, how you doing? Nice to have you in here as your first chat. I'm doing pretty good. It's nice chill Sunday. How are you doing? Otherwise, we're going to go through here and try and find this hostage rescue. See if we can at least get it to trigger today. It was a lot of trouble the other day. I had cleared all of this out and it still wouldn't happen. Let's see, sometimes there's one right up here. Kind of cleared some of these out. All right, we'll just go run around and see what we can do. This was the build that I put together yesterday that I was running around with and having a pretty good time. So this is a 4-piece striker with yellow cores rolled onto it and just random whatever it gave me for the attributes. The beacon chest and a Grupo holster that I had sitting around. So I'm running 6 skill tiers, the capacitor, the bell ringer, which plays an incredible song when you shoot it, and then just running the what is this? The healing drone and a turret, or sometimes I'll swap out the decoy for this. Don't really need this. I should be running the quick step so I can move faster. But yeah, this actually turns out to be pretty good. Let's see what we can go do. I think we still have to, I'm going to have to re-clear this section and then try and get this going. To see if we can get the hostage rescue to trigger. And the hostage rescue that we have to do is the one that looks like green handcuffs on the map. So not the ones where it's the little, where they're getting ready to off people. Alright, so we'll go do this real quick. Hopefully, maybe. Flying through the air. Cool, cool, here we are. Oh, let me make sure I don't have that stuff turned on either. Oops. Alright. I'm not running with any modifiers either, or the companions. Don't really want to deal with the companions complaining to me all day long. Oh, you know, the other thing we can do too to really kind of like fit the mood for this Sunday. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Bear with me for a moment. We want to like, we really want to go all in on this, right? So let's let's go ahead. Oh, I don't think it's set as a full uniform. I think I actually have to customize the whole thing, which is kind of a pain. I mean, I think it's neat that they let you kind of mess around and tweak it up however you want, but at the same time, I kind of just want to press a button and go with it. No, I don't want anybody to think I'm not rooting for the Patriots. If anybody's rooting for the Patriots, that's good for you, but not going to do it. I'm also kind of indifferent to whoever wins today. I'm a Broncos fan, so I'm a little disappointed that we didn't make it, but at the same time, I'm also glad that we're not going to get destroyed by like the Seahawks. So I guess we got that going for us.
Bored as hell.
Oh my gosh, we got to listen to this guy yap. The companions, I don't know how you all feel about the companions. I actually didn't mind running with them to kind of level them up. I think the big thing is just the constantly complaining. Sweet, sweet. Thanks for the follow, Tony Steve. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you supporting us and being a part of the community. If you need any help with anything on Division 2, just shout out. Happy to work with you on anything you need, or if you got pro tips, I'm always open to hear what folks got, what they're trying out, and what I could be trying.
Nothing is going on here.
All right, there we go. Now that I wasted enough time getting the right outfit for today on, we're good to go. See what kind of trouble we can get into here. And keep running around if you haven't gotten all the recently released into the wild apparel, if you will. I think it was like the pink tracksuit and few other things. You can run around and hit all those little, all these little luggage pieces and things like that. And as you might end up finding something. I think I was only short on like the pink tracksuit. I think I've gotten all those pieces, but it still doesn't stop me. Well, looky what we got here. Let's get the bell ringer going out the gate. This thing is so... Oh, that's not a good situation. Oh my god. Hey, wait a minute! Oh, that's a rough start to my Sunday. Okay, that was... Alright, we gotta shake that one off. We gotta shake that one off. That was maybe a little too casual on that. After I put this build together yesterday, all I did was run Legendary with it. I didn't run the streets. Maybe it doesn't do so hot in the streets. Oof, that was embarrassing.
Bored as hell.
Alright, good, good. Oh, well, we can go take on these guys too while we're at it. Hey, Ruger Girly, how are you doing today? Good to see you back in here. Alright, let's get out this door and see if we can chase these guys down. Oh, there's somebody else throwing grenades at them, so that's always a good thing.
What's going on here?
Oh! I mean, this will put out pretty decent damage. Especially when the striker stacks build up. As long as you run the capacitor, because you'll get that 7.5% weapon damage per skill tier. And then with the beacon, I'm getting extra crit hit damage. So yeah, I think on average, I'm usually in like the mid 500s on crit hits. I know yesterday, running DUA Legendary, somebody must have had some other things boosting us, because I think I was hitting like over 900 crit hits, which made it seem really impressive. But it only caps out so much. All right, let's get down there. Back down to that control point. That's the goal here. Not sure if anybody else out there has been watching any of the Winter Olympics. I actually prefer the Winter Olympics over the Summer Olympics, mostly because of all the skiing and things like that. Watched a tiny little bit of it this morning, and it was a little rough. But Team USA did get, I believe, a gold in the women's downhill, so no complaints there. And if I just spoiled that for you, I'm sorry, but super excited about it. Oh wait, I got this turret. You can help me. Nope. Rather you didn't. What? Okay, I'm coming in. Let's talk about this like rational adults. Little tuck and roll, little tuck and roll. Boop. Fuego. Well, that's not going to do me a lot of good. It's sitting right there. Going around this way. Oh boy. I need more. I need a larger magazine in this thing. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, and the True Sons freaking turrets are still shredders. So, hey. Well, if you guys just want to keep rounding the corner one by one, I can deal with that. Nope. about we do a little bit of that for you? Little zappy zap. Oh, that worked out nice. Oh, you don't need to set up a turret. We're getting some pretty good hits there. Come on, little guy. Where'd you put your turret? Because I don't want it to shoot me. Let's give him a little jingle bells. Oh, where are you hiding? Alright, this is getting kind of annoying. Oh, and I've got guys coming from behind here. Not ideal. Those are some black tusk. We don't want to deal with those guys. They're no fun. Stream's going pretty good, Tony. Thanks for asking. Just kind of got started for the day. Trying to loosen up here and just kind of been running lots of legendaries and more challenging content lately, so I figured today was a good day to kind of be chill. That guy's just taking pot shots all day long back here. I've got a plan for him. And it involves this turret and that resource convoy. Oh boy. And that guy. Wait. Come on, resource convoy.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Do you play Division 2, Tony? Try and get rid of this little grenader lady here. What's that guy doing in that little cubby? Get out of there.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Uh-oh, there goes my little extra boost to power. You can blow yourself up, how about that? This was a little bit of an interruption here with these guys. Alright, that's the end of the resource convoy. Do a little reload action. Make sure I got enough ammo for the next wave. I don't need any of these things. Whoops. And then up here, your little pro tip is they come out of these two sewer heads. And then the boundary of the control point is right here, this white line. So that's one of the sewer heads they'll come out of. And that's one of the sewer heads. So depending on whatever build you're running, you can plan accordingly. You can fire your flare.
Reinforcements incoming.
And then see what they're going to do.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Reloading's never a good thing. Come out of the same one. Nope, nope. Where's that guy going? Ow. Coming out the other one. Makes it a little too easy sometimes when you know this, but once you know it, you can speed through control points a lot faster. There's a little foam pouch. Uh-oh.
Immediate medical assistance
Oh, that's alright. It's not the end of the world. Oy, because at least we fired the flare, so yeah, that hurt. That hurt, Rooker Gurley, that hurt. I'm not doing my death counts today, though, like I did last week. I'm trying to keep this one chill and less stressful. I think we got to a death count. Oh, I forgot what we got to last week. I think it was 12 or something like that. But I can actually go fast travel on these guys. We just might have to rerun that second phase. I can take a bite of this hard-boiled egg, too, while this is happening. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Nope. Get out of here. Wait, who are we shooting at? Oh, this guy. I mean, y'all have guns. I figure y'all can just kill him, right? Oh, I hear a tank. Or whatever it's called. Turret. Uh-oh. So much for my little pro strat earlier of like, oh, just go stand at the sewer heads. Because now I'm kind of boned. Where is my turret? Is it like in the wall? That's interesting. Nope. Oh boy. What? Did you see that grenade like follow me? There's no way. This game sometimes, I tell you what. Behind the dumpster, I've heard that before. I recommend you say no if someone says go behind the dumpster. Hey. Alright, I gotta destroy that turret because it's not doing any good. Let's see if we can keep him from setting his turret up. They're flanking me. Oh, it's a medic too. Oh. Alright, that guy is no longer with us. How about I borrow this for a second? Mm-hmm. Oh, no. They get a little too close, you can't use that sucker. I don't like my odds. I'm going down. I'm just gonna get into the thick of it here. Sergeant Greenwood. See if we can shoot him in the head, maybe? Shoot him in the hands. Tony, whatever you posted was mighty long for it to get auto-modded like that. So I don't get to see what the message is.
Supply room access unlocked.
Alright, well, we cleared that control point. Hey, appreciate the note, Tony. Understand that you can't watch now. If you're followed, you'll get notifications for the next stream, so hopefully you'll join in next time. Appreciate it. Ruger Gurley. Hopefully I redeemed myself there after that untimely death. Let's see how we're doing on this section now. We'll see. We'll see indeed, right? Let's use a different build here. Let's use some Seekers. Alright, so this build is really about explosions.
Friendly control point detected.
And status effects. So you have the Vile Mask, which gives you 10% status effects, gives you some Has Pro, and then I have Skill Haste, but your status effects apply a damage over time debuff to your enemies, so when they get bleed or fire or something like that, and then total damage dealt is equal to 50% of your concussion grenade, and it's increased by your status effect attribute. So the more status effect attributes you have, the more damage you're going to do here, so you roll that across the board. I have these giant light pieces, 3 of them, so I also have an additional 25% status effects, like 15% explosive damage. 2 Grupo Sombras give me another 20% explosive damage, plus some critical hit damage, and then I'm running Glass Cannon as the talent in the chest, which gives amplified damage of 25% to everything, but I also take 50% more damage, which is deadly. And then I'm running a Stinger Hive, which will cause bleed, and then Seeker Mines, which explode. So that's what's my cat's name. I don't really have a name for the cat. I should call it Judgy, because it's judging me all the time, I feel like. Yeah, it just hangs out and looks out its little bubble, and it gets lazy, and then when I do something really bad, it tends to meow at me. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, and the other trick here is I carry this Emmeline's Guard named SMG, because as long as it's in my hand and I kill things, it'll give me health back. I don't know, if you have a good recommendation for the cat's name, Ruger Gurley, I'm open to it. I'm kind of afraid, because like, what if something happens to the cat? If it's named, I'm going to feel really guilty. Oh, these are Black Tusk. Not a big fan. Oh, that's doing some damage, over 4 million. Uh-oh. So, they're onto me. They're coming right for us. Alright. Do not shoot that at me. Oh my! See what I mean about that glass cannon? It is not fun. Nope! Nope! I think that guy just blew himself up. Uh-oh. I'm laughing too soon. I need to heal up. Let's get those out there. Do something! I feel like they did something. This one has, okay, that's a medic, which is not a great thing. Where's he at? Oh, I've got the wrong HUD set up right now. How's he healing himself? I don't remember. Oh, because he's a named guy. What are you doing here, Boomerang? Holy crap. I was like, these medics don't usually get to heal themselves unless they're boss men like this. Oh my. Well, yeah. That was that was something. Oh my gosh. Mm. All right. I'm trying to finish eating my hard-boiled egg. There we go. All right. I think that was my problem. I hadn't finished that little bite of food, and therefore I was weak.
Too quiet.
All right then. Well, let's try one of these. I'm gonna stick with the same build and try not to die this time. Emphasis on try. Get that extra round in the chamber. Oh wait, let's see if we can get the loot goblin to appear. Oh, good, good, good. Oh my gosh, there's stuff going on everywhere. Sweet. We showed him. It's not what I wanted, but we showed him. Everyone's okay, I think. Alright, let's give this a shot. Wait, that was nothing. Hello? Okay, they're back here. I feel so lost. Oh, I hate this one. Shouldn't say I hate it. It just can go really wrong with the wrong build. But I had hoped you were going to die from that, but... Oh, great. I gotta listen to this guy. I'm not even in the thing. Oh, boy. That was a poor choice, huh? Although I should probably get out of here because they're gonna spawn.
Hostiles detected.
Run for my life. Run for my life, please. Oh my. Nope. 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 Do not send in drones. Do not send in grenades. Y'all need to stop with this malarkey. Crap. Yeah, they are. Alright, well, you're not gonna... No! Oh my goodness gracious. Great balls of fire.
It's too quiet.
Alright, that gave me a tiny bit of health. Holy crap. Do you think I'll stay alive long enough? Jeez. He's got like unlimited ammo. What the hell? I might have just blown myself up. Oh boy. I'm like... hey Tony, yeah, right now my Discord's private, so haven't opened it up yet. Mostly because it was open and I was getting a lot of spam, a lot of people trying to sell me stuff. And so I turned it off, made it private for now. But I'll re-enable it soon, I just don't know when. right now we're just trying to focus on getting you all engaged here in the streams and get you playing the game, living life here. How is this guy still alive? I don't even know where he is. I'm out of ammo. Maybe I got him. Nope. I'm gonna kit up. Let's finish him off. There's that like a whole other wave of bad guys. Now we got this terrible rain. Ah, he's inside. And he just refuses to die. Hello. Oh, hi, buddy. Man, he's got some language. Read it out. Thank goodness. We can get this one out of the way. Sweet. Alright, let's see what we got next here. Oh, supply drop is not exactly what I wanted, but that's okay. Take a look, see if we can find some green handcuffs. That's our goal here, folks. Green handcuffs. And of course, they never really stand out. It's kind of like that little supply drop. Like, I saw the green, but had to like hover onto it. All right, well, I think we got to take out this. And we'll do a different build for that too. Let's go with the 1886, the cowboy. Get those extra rounds in there. I gotta go back this way actually.
Guard duty figures.
On the move, on the move. Alright, after this next one, I'm going to let you all pick a number between 1 and 16. So be thinking about that. Think about a number between 1 and 16. So as we clear out this next territory control, I'm going to ask you what that number is, and depending on how many responses we get, we'll see how close we get. And then we'll pick a number, and that'll be the build for the next section. I feel like I'm going to have. I don't want to get stuck with this. Dang it.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Uh-oh. Wonder if I can do this in time before they... That's not what I was after.
Supply drop claimed.
The nice thing about the bad weather is they're kind of dumb. They just stand around. You can see him standing over there like he has no idea. Oh, now he knows.
Incoming hostiles detected. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Incoming hostiles detected.
Oh,
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
wait, why? Why so many hostiles? I'm not that bad of a person. Oh no. Get out of here. Uh-oh, I'm terrible.
Hostiles are opening a supply drop.
I hear the Marauder, for Christ's sake. No. This is not going to be a good situation. If it doesn't see me, I'm cool, right? Holy crap. Wow.
Supply drop claimed.
Ooh-wee, that was close.
15.
That was close.
Supply drop successful.
I can beat the Marauder with this build. It just is not pleasant experience. Not a pleasant experience. Although the rain may have been to my advantage. Oh yeah, and there's sometimes a bunch of bad guys right here. I don't see them yet. Not yet, at least. Oh, I gotta go back inside. See what's going on in here. Oh my gosh, I hear the Marauder again. Uh-oh! That's a bunch of misses. I don't know where that guy's little tank friend is, but he's around here somewhere. I'm going up. That's a tank. There's a tank. I don't... Wait. I feel like I hear a drone. Let's throw that out there. How about that? 5 more. How many drones are there? Wait, they're like coming out of the... Alright, so I guess that means I gotta go... Oh my gosh, this is terrible. I don't know where they... I think they're under the under the bridge downtown. Alright. Is that it? I think that's a no, because the mini tanks are still moving. Wait a minute. Ow! There we go. I like that they put the key up top, too. I guess that guy must have been up here. Oh! Oh, my ankles! Man, I still hear that Marauder. Alright, what do we think? Should I go after the Marauder with this build? So this build is a determined build, which I know is cheesy, but it's 1886 M4A1 with streamlined, so as long as I don't have skills on cooldown, Regulus, Tinkerer, Mass to take advantage of the primary and secondary weapon talents, Vigilance, Perfect Vigilance, all this stuff has headshot damage, weapon damage, ammo size, and magazine size and rifle damage. And then rifle damage and damage target out of cover. So it can hit hard. I think we do it. What do you say? Let's go get that Marauder. This is going to be painful. I will probably die. That's a crane. As long as I have cover, I think we'll be... I don't know if I can hit him from here. Shoot, he's too far away. That was a waste of a shot. Fine. If you don't want me to shoot you, I won't shoot you. I'm good with that. Now let's see if we have any handcuffs anywhere. So yeah, I can't do a public execution. I see the Marauder's path. But see, this area is still not cleared out. This is the problem. It's like, this is what I ran into the other day trying to do this one, is I was just stuck. I spent like a couple hours, I swear, in Federal Triangle. Wait a minute.
Detected. Nearby location.
Oh my gosh. He's back. The cat just meowed because it was judging me again, wondering what I'm doing. Throw that out there. Don't shoot missiles at me, please. Yep, you shoot that. Shoot my decoy. Anything but me. Oops. It's like playing Arc Raiders. I gotta shoot the... Uh-oh, no. Oh my goodness.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Clearly, holy crap. And I am on cooldown, so I don't have the full damage. Oh my god, really?
Location nearby.
Why do you get to shoot so many missiles, mister? Get out of here. Oh, it's doing 1.7. Like for it to do more. Let's get him. That's gonna hurt. Okay, it's not as powerful as a rifle. Keep going till almost got him. There we go. Sorry for the silence there. I was a little too focused. This is supposed to be chill, and that was anything but chill. All right. We got him. That's a slow, painful way. All right. So we took out the Marauder. Let's get rid of some of this stuff that I picked up that I don't need just because it's taking up space. I should do a Cavalier build. I don't think I've ever done one before because I don't particularly like it. But you can take a look. So you get Has-Pro and repair skills. For each second spent out of cover during combat, agents will get 5% reduced incoming skill damage. Max 50% charge will fully charge, gain immunity to any movement speed debuff. That might be, oh my gosh, I just selected that as my thing. Could be, I wonder if it's useful in PvP. I don't play a lot of PvP because I'm terrible at it. Right. Alright, viewers.
Detected.
It is time to pick a number between 1 and 16. What do we got for me out there? Between 1 and 16. Alright, XFPS Playa X says 9. What else we got out there? Is that our only vote? I'm not going to show what that is yet. I want to give you all a minute. We'll give it a... Let's see. Let me see what time it is. It is... Alright. We'll give it a couple more minutes. I know sometimes picking a number can be stressful. It's like making a decision about somebody's life, but so far FPS Playa has the lead with 9.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Let's look for handcuffs. Okay, there are still none. We'll do the look for that while we're waiting on votes. Alright, well I still have this and the blockade to lift. Alright, and that. Wait. Oh! 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 Alright, we gotta hustle. Let's see what 9 is. I don't see any other votes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is LMG. Thank you for such a good vote. Sorry. FPS player. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Now we're on the move. I think it was you. Your magic number 9 is what allowed me to get the hostage thing, which is really a rescue operation, but that is the thing. And I believe it doesn't have to be in federal from what I understand, whereas previously I thought it did. Nope. Who's coming? I think that's is that the loot goblin? It is. You distract me if I don't get this thing because of you. Ooh. Oh no. Is there a point at which I can just like rage? I um I'm trying to think of the right words to use here, and I'm drawing a blank. But the words have something to do with what the heck? How is that even possible? It's like if you blink your eyes, you lose your hostage rescue. I'm just gonna watch you die. That'll make me feel better about it. Okay, that was one of the most unfortunate things I have had occur. This game sometimes. I'm just going to zoom in and out wildly because what the heck? It shouldn't be that short-lived. Oh man. Okay, I guess then we will keep this build and we'll just go back and do this. And we will keep checking until more handcuffs appear. And you know, it's that is disappointing. It's about the nicest thing I can say. What are your thoughts on that? If you were in this position right now, would you be mad or would you just be like, oh, well, whatevs? I just said whatevs. You're like, you can judge me on that. I'm good. It's getting foggy and dark. Guess I don't really need this thing out right now. This is a pretty fun build, by the way. So tipping scales. So you have to keep shooting. As long as you're shooting, you build stacks, which you don't actually have to hit targets. You just got to be shooting. And so you, as long as you have 4 pieces, you get a max stack of 50, which is 0.5% weapon handling and 4% crit hit damage. And you lose 6 stacks per second when you're not shooting. And no stacks are lost if an enemy is suppressed, which is great. And then if you have the chest, you'll increase that up to 75. So, and of course this gives you LMG damage and a larger magazine size. So, pretty good for your LMG builds. And if you're doing that, you certainly want to probably try and have contractors, because you'll get more LMG damage, and the damage to armor is nice. I am running the turmoils, which, and no, not a lot of, again, that's a controversial gear piece, just like using determined, because, I mean, but it does divide your damage, like, it cuts your damage in half, because it distributes it to the next closest NPC. So it can be really powerful, because you can just shoot things that, you know, it doesn't work, I think, against armor, but, you know, so watch. If I start shooting that guy, whoever's closest to start, but I can shoot that mini tank, and it starts wailing on things too. See, I just mowed down that other guy, and all I did was shoot the mini tank. Grab a little bit of ammunition before starting this. And then you have to, this one is if you run this one of these blockades as a group, even if it's just a duo,
Hostiles.
you
Guarding
just need
location
one person
nearby.
to stay here while this thing
System
goes,
breach initiated.
and then the other person go out there because they like come out of that little sewer head right there, right where I'm shooting. So you can shoot them right down there. I know I'm not using the LMG, but I was just trying to show where they're at. So that's a little damage split. Tick,
System
tick,
breach at
tick, tick.
25%.
Pestilence is a great little exotic weapon. This one you should be able to get pretty easily. It's funny, when I first played this game early on, I think I grabbed one of these out of the dark zone. Me and a friend that were playing this in the early days, like, we went into the dark zone and I think I extracted with one, and it was like low level, and I just didn't understand it. At the time I didn't understand some of those pieces of the game, like, which isn't uncommon for players that are new to it. Like, the whole gear system might not make sense if you haven't played. Oh no. Ah, that's a rarity. I actually shot that out of the air. That's one of those ones that, it's like, makes you look like a pro. I'll tell you, 9 out of times I missed that shot on the grenades. But anyways, yeah, I'd gotten one of these way back when and
System breach at
deleted. I think I traded it in or sold it or something. So I was like, oh, I can't use it. And I think it was because it was too high of a level compared to what I was. Again, not understanding the way the gear worked. And since it came out of the dark zone and it said it was contaminated, I thought it was just that was just the thing about it. And I didn't really understand how the pestilence ticks worked either. And then over time you learn, and then you're like, oh, this is actually kind of a fun LMG, especially if you're able to put out a lot of damage. Right, so now I can jump down because it's been breached. That guy's just going to die from the pestilence ticks. Alright, now we're going to get the old helicopter. I don't have a lot of stuff. Oops. No, I don't think so. That's what they get for calling me names. Alright, well, we took care of that blockade. That's done. And you'll see I'm getting that event pass XP, but I've already done the event. It's already done, which is the Assassin's Creed event. You have a few more days left on that. I think that ends later this week on the 12th, so I think that's Thursday. And then if you're just kind of getting going on it, on Tuesday, let's take a quick look there. So the event pass runs 3 days and 13 hours. If you pay, you can get all the things, all the free items everybody gets. But if you look at the events timeline, there'll be a 5 times season XP event coming up on February 10th. I don't know if this exactly counts towards the event XP as well, which is weird because it's supposed to, you're earning the same. So anyways, if you haven't gotten through the Assassin's Creed thing, come Tuesday, you're going to get 5 times XP. So it'll be, you might be able to get through it really fast. We'll see what happens. All right, what we need are some handcuffs. This is like, it's like almost like having to do an all-day stream of like, hey, like, let's go find some hostages to rescue. I just want to finish my week 10. It's like I probably have to go liberate another area just so I can attempt to get it. Because it was like up over here last time, and we didn't. Oh, those are nuts and bolts. I don't need those. Boy, usually I keep going here because most of the time I find it. It's right in this building here by DUA, or actually, yeah, because there's usually like something else right there, but a lot of times you'll find it right there. And then I know it'll show up down here too, but then I have to go clear all this out, which isn't the end of the world, but we can certainly do that. I like that there's 2 target practices in Constitution Hall, because I guess if you're in there, it must know that I have really bad aim or something. And then I think if I clear this out, I know it'll usually appear like up around here somewhere. So this one's not a bad one to clear out because it can get cleared out pretty quick. Maybe I just need to finish all the invaded missions. Maybe that's what I'm going to do. I think that's all I have left, isn't it? What was... Oh, the invaded this week is Manning Zoo anyways, right? Can I change that? Hold on, let's go there. I want to make sure I get everything done right. Flying through the air. As hopefully everyone else has gotten to their weeklies. Both the invaded and weekly missions. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Let's check this out. There we go. Oh. Always having to reload. Alright. Oh yeah, so I just have to do Camp White Oak. Which I think we already knew that. Now I'm going to travel again because I like to make it hard on myself. Curious if anyone out there has also done the still does any of the Brooklyn DLC stuff if you got it. Like I know personally I got it, kind of burned through all the content, enjoyed it, but outside of helping some folks out, you know, in the like few weeks following the release, I don't know if I've actually been back over there. And there's things I haven't finished. Like there's some like achievements I still haven't achieved over there that I need to go do. Like I need to go spend some time closing those out. So, all right, let's go over to Camp White Oak. And we'll try a different build through here too. See what we can do. And those in Twitch, I recently updated the emotes for the channel. I mean, there's only a couple available. If you're a follower, so check them out. You can try them out. Tell me if you like them. I used only my finest graphic skills. Let's give this a shot. This is a healing drone, right? Fixer drone. I mean, do I want to... I feel like I should probably take a reviver because this is on heroic. And, alright, that looks good. That looks good. Now, I am using a Ninja bike backpack, which I don't usually use. For the 4-piece, I am going to lose out on some damage, unfortunately. And I'm not taking advantage of assault rifle damage, but I want the magazine size. I could potentially, I think the only way I can get that magazine size, otherwise, I think I still have to use multiples. Well, I can get a 15% magazine size through, this is Wydowska gear, but I don't think that's worth it to run that. I mean, I could run that as a chest, I suppose. I set this up. I actually was watching another Division 2 streamer who was running around with this, and I just thought it was hilarious, like the rate of fire with the chatterbox and the massive magazine. So I thought I'd give it a try. Because anytime there's a build out there, like I'm like, I just want to see if it actually, how playable it is. But you are pretty fragile here. Like, I mean, I do have 2 blue cores because I often do that. So we'll see. Let's give it a shot. If I fail too much, I will. Yeah, look at that, 91 rounds in the chatterbox. Can't complain about that. All right. Let's see what we can do.
The camp before we could finish going through everything they left behind when they extracted Ellis. That suggests there's information here
Such
that
a
Black
long
Tusk
run
doesn't
just
want
to
us
this
getting our
gate.
hands on. So we need to get our hands on it.
Hi-ya. Oh wait, no, you don't kick that
Enemy
one over.
transmission intercepted.
Let's get the old chatterbox.
Change of plans.
It's a chatterbox.
New candidates for my unit to oversee the cleanup. Give them whatever they need. Stay out of their way.
Get out of here, sniper dog.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh. Alright, that guy is gonzo. Oh, if I don't shoot the bad guys.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
That medic is a lot stronger than he looks. Alright,
Enemy
well,
transmission
that
intercepted.
didn't go like I wanted it to.
This is Tails.
But we're still
Got eyes
alive.
on a group of JTF hostiles by the helipad. Wait a sec.
We are still alive.
I'm not seeing any weapons. Battlefield forensics team is my guess. A few of them have cardboard boxes.
Although I did just burn
Can't have any of our
my
stuff walking out of there.
reviver, so this could be
Engaging.
over with here pretty
I'll
quick.
start from the right, sis.
Fuckers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What? Why are you so fast? I hear a helicopter. Oh, they're gonna come all over the wall. All right, that's not too shabby. That's pretty fun, actually. Gonna keep on trucking.
Need immediate assistance.
I hate these stairs. So I tuck and roll. And I go up and over. Why are you guys so fast? And that's all she wrote.
Agent deceased.
Alright. That was fun. Type 1 fun. Type 2 fun. Type 2 fun. We will, let's...
Black Tusk attacked the camp before we could finish going through everything they left behind when they
Alright.
extracted Ellis. That suggests
We're
there's
gonna be
information here
chill.
that Black
Let's,
Tusk doesn't want us getting our hands on. So we need to get our hands on
What
it.
is this? Oh, that's that guy. That looks dangerous. Looks plenty dangerous. Let's give it a shot. I don't know why I reset it like 20 times, but
Before we could
habit.
finish going through everything they left behind when they extracted Ellis.
we're on the move.
That suggests there's information here that Black Tusk doesn't want us getting our hands on. So we need to get our hands.
Enemy transmission intercepted.
This is Schaefer. Change of plans. I've sent in some new candidates for my unit to oversee the cleanup. Give them whatever they need. And stay out of their way.
Uh-oh. Alright. What do I got on here? Oh, I am running the turmoils.
Enemy transmission
I'll
intercepted.
take it.
This is Tails. Got eyes on a group of JTF hostiles by the helipad.
Well, so far it's a better start than the last
I'm not
attempt.
seeing any weapons.
I haven't burned
Battlefield
the
forensics is my
reviver
guess.
yet.
A few of them have cardboard boxes.
But we can't have any of our stuff walking out of there.
Copy that.
Go, go, go.
Engaging. I'll start from the right, sis.
Fuckers.
Why are you so fast? Nice, nice, nice. We can minigun these guys, huh? Oops. Perfect. They're all dead.
Black Tusk has overrun the facility. Need immediate assistance.
Tuck and roll. I do like that we can come up with like a different variety of builds, whether they're good or bad. It's always up to the individual. If they get the job done, that's all that matters. And, you know, if you're wanting to speedrun things and get through content quickly, right, you're going to want high-powered DPS build, all reds, know your positioning, know the waves of ads, NPCs, whatever, and do all that. If you want to just get through content, you know, do builds that you can cater to your style and the way you like to play. Do you like to play for cover? Do you like to let skills do the work? You know, don't let what videos you see online. I mean, if, you know, when you're watching like the speedrunners, you're like, I want to do that. Like, work towards it, but don't feel like you have to either. Those guys spend countless hours. Those guys and gals, I should say, spend countless hours running and rerunning missions to perfect it and figuring out what the optimal gear is for those runs, and especially if they're doing it in groups, whether it's solos, duos, or, you know, in groups of 4, like especially on legendaries. You know, it's all about just doing everything they can to make sure, oh my gosh, make sure it's all maximized to the best of everyone's abilities. How many more times are you going to shock me? Leave me alone. Oh my god. Well, that's the last time they get to shock me.
All targets down.
Creepy.
That creepy twin shit.
He's not the only one that's creeped out by it. Stay out of my life. So we can't have that medic stay alive. Knife? Knife, this is variable. What are you doing on that thing? I think he just tried to EMP me. That's a yes. Medkit. Well, SMG at the end. That took care of him quickly, swiftly. You got... Yes, yes, yes. Good. We're still alive. Probably not using the best AR for this. This was just something a little bit different to run. So let's take a look at what we're running. So we have the tactical Mark 16 replica, AR damage, health damage, damage target out of cover with measured, so I get the rate of weapon fire, though I lose weapon damage, but then I gain a bunch of weapon damage on the lower half. Which isn't bad. Converted SMG, SMG 9A2, favorite SMG, with unwavering for swap. We got Walker Harris, weapon damage mask with a blue core. Since I'm running primarily the AR, I'm running the Fenris backpack with assault rifle damage and vigilance, so I get 25% damage. And then I'm running the equalizer and salvo, so I get another 10% rate of fire, and I get 20% assault rifle damage. And I have a perfect obliterate, so those crit hits increase weapon damage. Then running the overdogs, which amplifies weapon damage by 30% to the lowest ranking enemies. And then the turmoil knees, I could probably run something different, but I do get 8% crit chance. We are at 53% crit chance. You want to be as close to 60 as possible, but over 50 is good. It's possible. What do I got? See, that's a crit damage. Crit damage. So I could actually change one of these out, right? Yeah. Then that gets us to 59%. So let's do that. Maybe we can get a little bit more out of this. What was this one? I think this was a silly name. Yeah, golf. That's whatever random name it gave it. And of course I'm running gunner specialization, so I can get some armor and kill.
What's your status? Just reached the lake house. Work fast. You got trouble headed your way. Nothing I can't handle, boss. Yeah, I hear that a lot from folks that end up dead a few minutes later. Spare me the swagger and prove
I do like the little comedy in this game. Don't shoot at me. There we go. There's some damage. Oh, more ping pongs. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. See what the old magic box has for us. And nothing I need. We're gonna have to go do some retaliation because I really need those 13% protection from elites.
Black Tusk have control of the lake house. We're falling back to the rally point. Shit! Contact threat! We're working!
It's always nice to be able to take the dog out with one mag. Poppy poppy. Poppy puppy. This AR does have some kick to it. So if you do use it, be prepared to struggle with it a little bit. That guy was gonna grenade me. He was just looking right at me like, hey, you know what? How about I grenade you?
Your party's about to get crashed. We'll be ready.
Now, there's only one party I want. Hey, look at that kitty. Have I never noticed that cat statue before? No, I haven't. I assume I'm shooting the bad guy. Perfect. Perfecto mundo. Let's go back over here where, since I'm not going to die. Cat backpack, meet cat statue. Look, you guys can look at each other. I can't seem to turn around though. Yep. All right, there. You looked at a statue of one of your relatives.
multiple armed hostiles approaching from the southwest.
We'll grab a
Looks
little
like
loot.
ATF. I see them.
Everybody
I'll
needs some
follow
loot.
your lead. Let's give them another 15 meters so they'll be stuck in the open. Copy that.
I don't like about hearing about my demise in advance. Grab a little ammo. Full on med kits.
I'm pinned down by the helo. Multiple snipers. My entire unit is out of action.
It's a chunga. Oh, get out of here, chunga. Cracked his little helmet. He's gonna need a new one after that. Not too shabby. Stay out of here. Good, good. We're making progress. We're making good progress. Except that that helicopter is already here, which is kind of a me problem. That'll work. I don't mind taking them out quickly. I feel like there's somebody up here, though. Oh, hey. I understand, Cat. I would have meowed too after that showing. More helicopter fun. Sweet.
All targets
Almost
down.
done. Almost
Any word on
done.
the contents of those boxes?
Assorted documents, including some maps. Also some memory sticks and hard drives.
Good work. Grab it all and scoot on out of there.
Alright, we gotta clear. I guess I'm getting a little overly excited. I gotta clear this section still.
Contact imminent. Everyone get ready.
Remember your assignment. Extracting the stuff in those boxes is the priority.
Too late.
All right.
They're almost on us.
Alright, that's the end of him. We should need to end her now. Shoot your drone until you die from it. Alright.
No!
Yes!
Die!
Hey, get a hold of yourself.
Get a
Focus
grip,
on the
people.
mission.
Get a grip. Wait, I feel like there's a sniper dog trying to kill me. I'm not wrong. Oh, you're supposed to shoot 3 times. Alright. That took longer than it should have. Home stretch, checkpoint. If I die, I die, but we'll spawn here. We had a rough start to the mission with a different build, but now we're back. Ooh, that
What the
fire
hell's
looks
going on
on.
over there?
My sister is down.
Sorry to hear
Well,
it, but
that's
stick
her
to the
fault.
mission. Do you
She
copy?
was a jerk.
Fuck the mission! These fuckers are gonna pay!
Do not
Wow,
discuss
language
details.
lady.
Am I understood? Fuck.
I don't like that medic. No. Quit hiding on the other side of the helicopter. I'm the only one that's going to do any hiding around here. Hey now. Alright, that's annoying. There, yeah, I thought there was another sniper out here. The actual boss. Leave me alone. Why are you guys so squirrely? Jeez. Alright. That was entertaining, I guess. Got one more helicopter. Right. And I have 150 rounds in the old minigun. Don't feel like I'm hitting anything, but I think sometimes you just shoot faster than it can register. Cool. That means Manning Zoo is on Locksword.
What a shit show. Boss, it's Schaefer. Total washout.
Man, you guys are all washouts.
Stop sending me fucking clowns.
See how we did.
Now, if you'll excuse
Not the
me,
worst.
I'm gonna go
18
shoot
minutes.
myself in the fucking head.
Sounds like you hurt Schaefer's feelings.
I did hurt his feelings, and I feel good about that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Safe area entered.
Ooh, we got a little retaliation going. Who's up for some retaliation? Let's do some retaliation. Let's do some old retal. Oh, look, it's just 2 control points. I can handle that. Alright, I am going to go with a build that'll keep me alive. And let's do it. Do it.
You're in position.
Let's see which one's. Oh, this one's closest.
Hey, gotta stay away.
Cinder block. Oh boy. I used to have 2 of my least favorite control points for the longest
Secure
time
those control points, Agent.
were
Quickly.
demolition site and cinder block, because I was just so, I don't know, such a disaster trying to do them. Oh, get out of here, dog. I don't want you to get shot. Get out of here, dog. Will you? You're gone. Hey. Whoa! Wondered where you were. I feel like there's people like in that room. Not gonna worry about it. Let's just move. So, you know, with this new season with the companions, like the first time I did this, I had a companion with me, and he had frag grenades, and I was up here doing what I'm about to do, and he, oh wait, no, I'm not gonna do what I was just about to do. Anyways, he threw a frag grenade, and it blew me up and killed me. It was pretty comical. Wait. Great. I hear a turret. And a foamy foam. Get out of here. Oh! What are you doing over there? I feel trapped. Trapped is not the way I want to feel. What if I do that? And a little bit of that. A little bit of that. I shoot him under the thing.
Hey, gotta stay away.
Sometimes you can shoot him under the thing. See, like I can shoot him in feet. Oh, that's your gun. I found that was your gun that was up top here. Oh, no, 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 no. Why can't I shoot that gun like that? That's what I want to know. Let's get this retake going. We only got 4 minutes left. Oh, I'm going to shoot that first. Of course.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Where are they coming from?
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Over there. We don't need... There's a bunch of turrets out there. Pretty sure I just said I don't want a bunch of turrets. Why do I hear somebody? Oh, he's got missiles. No, he's dead now. He's got nothing.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
He's got nothing. No turret for you. Or for you. Or you. And no grenades for you. You guys are coming from over here, aren't you? You know, if I don't shoot him, he doesn't... I can't put him down like a dog. Get out of here. Blinded! Blinded by the light. No! Okay. Huh. I didn't think they were friendly. Just to throw that out there. Quit picking people up. Get out of here, chump. Alright, we got 8 minutes. We got 8 minutes. That can let me root through some of this loot. Because I'm pretty full on stuff, so I just need... Oh. Nope. I swear this game does not want me to have 13% PFEs. Although it is giving me a lot of defensive mods. Just not the ones that I want. Okay, oh, now we gotta do the really long slog. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Right? Like the, yeah, they are definitely the rarest in the game. I feel like early on in the game, like I got a 13%, like pretty early after I was like, I don't know, like a level 40 or whatever it was, like the old world tier stuff. And I had it forever and didn't really understand the importance of it. And then when it was time to like have a PFE build, I was like, oh, now I get it. Oh boy. And it's like, I need more, I need more. And I got a second one, and I was super excited. And then another clanmate gave me one as we finished title based on legendary one time. So it's like, I have 3, I just want a couple more so I can rely on, so I don't have to run so many PFE mods. But yeah, they are definitely very rare. So I've just been trying to see if I can farm them on retaliation. That was a pro tip from another clanmate. It's just not, ugh. These guys are gassy. Yeah, lots of 12. Yeah, right. They are super unicorns. And then every time someone sends me a screenshot of them finding one, I'm like, dang it. But yeah, they are definitely hard to get. I think like I mean I found one like I think the first one I found was I like opened one of the loot boxes at a control point. And that was like surprising to get it there, because otherwise it was always like a drop from like a group legendary or something like that. So, I mean, at least for the other two. And then there's the whole like, I've got so much stuff, I run around and deconstruct almost everything I step on. And so, I mean, how many times did I actually deconstruct them? And I don't even know it, because it was like a gear mod and I didn't even pay attention to what it was, and I just was like, deconstruct. And I think I actually have a lot of videos of me swearing at myself when I do that, because I was like, I never even checked. Ugh, dang it. And then I do get trolled a lot with other players where they're like, oh hey, check it, I got one, and they drop it and it's a 12%. I'm like, that's mean, okay, that hurts. Ugh. Yeah, right? Like, yeah, you can have so much stuff, and it's like, I had to stop doing like the mule thing. Like, I do have another character that has a bunch of stuff, and that's mostly for like PvP, but then I was like, I just had so much like crap. I was like, I have so much stuff, I don't even know what to do with it all. And then I do feel bad when I do run with some other players sometimes, because they really need stuff, and I just see gear and I deconstruct it, not thinking like, oh, I should pick this up and drop this, because they might need expertise, or maybe it's, you know, if it's a really good gear piece, I'm usually pay attention. But man, it's bad news sometimes. I guess it's like good problem to have, I guess, in the Division, is when you're pretty comfortable with resources. I feel like there's, I'm not going to worry about whoever that is. Yeah, I'm with you on the options, right? Like, if I can get one that's already pretty well rolled and I can just swap out talents, like, I'm pretty comfortable there. But then sometimes it's like, well, I might want one where the attribute's damaged armor instead of damaged target out of cover, depending on the weapon, and you know, for whatever reasons. But yeah, I'm with you. Like, I'll maybe after I get this done. Oh my gosh, where am I going? Well, I'll show you my stash, and like, especially with the exotics, it's just like I hold on to one of every exotic at least, just because it's like, oh, someday I might want it. Even though I get the Dread Edict like every week, probably once or twice a week, I have a Dread Edict in my stash, and I never use it. I guess you could say I'm a hoarder of gear.
Hostile control point identified.
Alright. I need to get to this control point. How much? Oh, I gotta move my HUD too. We did a raid the other night. Yeah, right. Yep. Definitely, the damaged armor comes out. It can be really helpful with the right gear and the right type of mission. Yeah, legendaries. Even in PvP, because you want to shred through everybody's armor. Dragon, I only keep shiny things. That's fair. I like that. I might steal that from you. That's very good. It's a good way to do it without feeling guilty about it. I like that. Oh, that's funny stuff. Ow, I don't. Oh, I was like wondering why there's so many explosions. Get out of here. Take your foam and you go foam something else other than me. Oh boy, yeah, do the electric slide. Oh, yep. Always fun to watch them self-grenade. Oh. What? I'm not hitting anything. And I'm stuck on the tractor. Alright, let's take a look at what they left for me. Since this is the last one, and I almost always forget to look at the loot before firing off the the pulse, and then it's a mad dash to either scoop everything up or risk losing it. Uh-oh. I see you guys. We got time. We got... Oh, I only have 4 minutes, actually. Should be more than enough time. Okay. These guys have the most accurate, like, cover fire shots of anyone. Alright. Should probably grab myself a little bit of ammo. Yeah, you know, I don't know how long you've been watching, but I did do that earlier, and I was like, 9 out of 10 times I missed that, but I did shoot a grenade out of the air, and I sure felt good about it. It's like one of those moments where you're like, yeah, anybody that saw that, they're gonna think I'm like this like elite gamer, and instead I'm just I got lucky. Okay, turret. Where are you guys going? You guys taking a secret route? You taking the funnel yourselves into death route? Oh, that was... Well, we all felt that pain, guys. Oh. Well, as long as I'm here. Get out of here. Hold on, I gotta check this one. Oh, I'm just gonna pick that one up. It's probably not a good idea to horse around with the bad guys coming behind me. Shoot him in his foot. Yes. Hey. Oh, look at that. I got you both. Oh, you're all, it's like you guys are all like connected at the little zappy pouches. That's pretty cool. Oh. You guys in your little armor suits. Alright, not too bad. I'm just gonna grab these. Felt that. Yeah, oh yeah, the catharsis. I love the catharsis. Honestly, like, I feel like more people should use it, especially if they want to like feel powerful but also feel safe. Like, I think a lot of folks forget that you do put out damage as you take damage, and then that little burst of healing cloud can definitely get you out of some situations, you know. Yeah, those heavy gunners were... I just like that it was like a chain reaction of all their little pouches were going off. I feel like... a little bit of smoke. Can't see what I'm doing. Alright, I think you're the last one alive. Oh, no, you're not. Okay, did you guys leave anything else for me? Ooh. Yes, indeed. Sweet. Sweet. Take a look at what I picked up there. We'll get some... Wow. It's the first time I don't feel pressured to go look at everything on the ground first. 11. Aye.
You secured the area. Thank you, Agent.
Did you ever hear how the devs got the bullets to fly out of their packs? No, I didn't. I mean, I kind of got the gist that when you shot their packs, that was kind of what was going on. But no, I have not heard how the devs did that. I'm sure it's it's interesting, but like in retaliation to see it like chain reaction against all those guys is pretty awesome. see what we got for. See if we got anything up here. Refactor. Alright, I think, yeah, I already opened all, looked at all those. I can't believe I got an 11% PFE. That's like just rubbing salt in the wound. Take a look at that exotic we got real quick. Chameleon, not so bad. Do a little trip to the White House to show off my ridiculous stash. Now my cat's looking for me. What's going on, kitty? I hear you. Ark, so they made a mini guy in the pack. That's awesome. If that is true, that's awesome. They made a little mini guy in the back. I can only imagine them talking about that like in a planning meeting or a meeting. Like, what's your status update on us breaking the pack? Well, I designed a little guy that you can fit inside the pack, and when it breaks, he just randomly shoots everywhere. That's pretty awesome. All right, so here is my stash with, oh look, I have 2 chameleons in here. Oh, I think I held on to one for second player because it came rolled with damage to target out of cover. Oh, I got a couple of eagle bearers with the winter event. I actually had more than this. I don't know why I have these. I need to delete them. I think I was saving them to see how many I got and delete them all at once to ruffle some feathers, no pun intended, of anybody that didn't get it. Backfire I do use whenever we get those events where you can get a lot of Hasbro. Oh yeah, I got a few Ouroboros as well. My gosh, a couple Iron Lungs. See, I hoard like crazy. I still have one Dread Edict, which I don't. This one was probably the first one I got since I obviously rolled the headshot damage or optimized the headshot damage, but I don't think I've ever actually used this marksman's rifle. Yeah, yeah. It's Mantis I've used before, Nemesis I've used, of course. The Sacrum Imperium. I don't know if I have ever used this. The Shroud. I haven't used the Shroud either. Or the Bittersweet. The Diamondback I've used. I think I might have deconstructed one because I feel like I had one that was fully rolled. Yeah, that's probably the smart thing to do, but then my fear is I'm going to go delete that character. I'll lose them all. But so many of these you get again, like it's not that big of a deal. Like if it was the Ravenous or Regulus, Eagle Bear, like shot the Summit Hunters with the Shroud. No way. I've heard that the Shroud can actually be pretty sweet when used effectively. I mean, it's does right because it amplifies weapon damage by 125% to the highest ranking enemies currently in combat. Oh yeah, the Rav, yeah, like I got this just like the Regulus through Iron Horse, running with the clan to get it. I think I got the Ravenous at a pretty early drop through there. Someone dropped it for me, and then of course built the Regulus. Yeah, with the Overdogs, the Shroud. Yeah, with the Overdogs, I could see that now that I'm rereading that. Yeah, I could see like that probably puts out some serious damage. But yeah, Ravenous is still a pretty good rifle if you can do the shots right. Like it's just not that fast. Carbine 7, I've had this forever. This I think was the AR I used potentially. Oh yeah, I didn't get any of the April Fool's ones, unfortunately. But this Carbine 7, I think I used this. This was the first one I used to clear legendary with. I think I used this on DUA legendary my first clear before the St. Elmo's came to be, and I've swapped out the talent so many times on it. And then I have, these ones that drop infrequently, like Caretaker. These dropped a bunch during the event too. Lexington, I think on my PC character I had like 6 Lexingtons. I'm like, what am I going to do with all these? Yeah, the Carbine 7 is really great. That and the what is it? The Police M4. I think I must have that on another character, but the Lexington is pretty much trounced those. If you have the Lexington, unless you're wanting to run Tinkerer, right? Because then you can't run unnamed. Oh yeah, there. Police M4s. The Police M4 is a little bit more oomphy than the Carbine. It doesn't. I don't. I guess I hadn't really noticed that because I guess mostly from the gift because they were gifted, right? Initially. Yeah, Pyromaniac. I've tried using that with burn builds. The Banshee I used to run pretty regularly. Dark Winter I used to run. The Froth I haven't used yet because I don't film enough folks. What else do I? Oh, Slingshot. I got a few of those. I heard these are pretty good, but I haven't actually used it. Department's good. Slayer. Everyone needs to have the Slayer. I used to run these Vector SBR9s a lot too. These were fun. How's the Froth broken? Just that it doesn't work, or is it like OP broken? Man, I do have a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh. The pinprick, I've never used that. The cooler. Oh, and a level 1 lullaby for my hardcore character. Oh, it stops getting its stacks when you proc it. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, so that's my fun, like, ridiculous. Oh, and I used to have too here. What else did I used to hoard? Death grips. I think I finally got rid of a bunch of them. Yeah, I'm down to 3. I think at one time I had like 8 death grips in here. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. I do have a lot of system corruption gear too because I think I've gotten all of those through the legacy caches. Oh, the pistol skin? Wait, which one? Oh, for yeah, the cyber pink. Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. I was running around with this and I didn't even realize I had put this on the gun. Like, I was like, all right. But it's very noticeable when you're running around out in the wild. All right, let me get rid of this chameleon because it's another damage to target out of cover. And now you are an exo component. Oh, and I got this capacitor yesterday. I need to get rid of that. The capacitor was going to be used, so I did a build yesterday because I was talking with some other streamers and folks. I called it joke, but so 4-piece striker with skill tiers, the beacon and a Grupo holster, and this thing actually hits pretty good. Outside of the jeweled, I don't know if I have the jeweled skin. Is that for a pistol or is that for like one of the bigger guns, like an AR or something like that? I'll have to take a look. I have so much stuff. But there's also a lot of stuff I just don't have because yeah, I do have a lot of custom weapon skins that I've gotten over the years. Because if it was jeweled, it would be under J. Yeah, I don't have jeweled. Unless it starts over with some stuff. No. Oh no, jeweled or gun specific Dark Winter gets it, and so does Banshee. Let's take a look. See if I have Dark Winter out. If not, I can grab my Dark Winter out of my stash. Trying to keep less stuff on my person, but man, I still have so much stuff. Only problem, I hate filtering on PlayStation. It's so much easier on PC. Dark Winter. Let's grab that. Grab that. Somewhere down here. Block Party. Oh yeah, I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have that one, definitely. Yeah, I try and pare down, but man, like, well, I have my go-tos. Like this one, I probably don't even really need anymore because I run Refactor instead. But the straight up DPS, and then the one that you saw me running around with in the Retaliation, the Catharsis. This is my main PFE for helping out in legendaries like Title, Golden Chrome, Boomer build, Lullaby. I love running the Lullaby, or I guess whatever, Sweet Dreams now. It's fun. I like using this one on the birdhouse at Legendary Manning Zoo because you can walk up in front of your teammates and then just keep smacking down the purples, the critical purples, and then you just don't take like, and then with the rest of the build, the yellows don't do you any harm. Dark Hive. I called it that. He's a clan member who's um, went by Dark, and he's like, oh, you should try this build out, and so I copied his build, and so I named it that. I don't know why. Naming is hard, but yeah, it's really status effect and explosives. So the bleed from your stinger, and then the cluster mines, right? So puts out good damage. I'm sure there's a little bit more powerful ones now. This goes back probably like 3 seasons that I was running this, but with Creeping Death and the Vial, it works pretty good. Yeah, honestly, I've been through some running with randoms occasionally on legendaries, and sometimes you get in and I've had folks be like, "Oh, everyone's DPS. I'm just gonna run heals," and then like they become the hero of the mission, like keeping everybody alive because it's like nobody goes down, or if they do go down, they're able to pick them up real quick. Like that's always huge. Like getting into legendary, it depends what you're doing. Are you playing there to be as a team and get through the objective, or is it that you're trying to get in there and be like, I want to have the most kills and the most damage and most everything, and I'm gonna go running into kick every door open and go running in. Like, yeah, I run legendaries all the time. I'll run them with folks I know and don't know. I think they're a lot of fun. So, um, yeah, right. Like, yeah, if you see some really powerful, anytime you see a good build, grab a screenshot of it. Someone that I've done that so many times myself, and just to try and figure out like how it works and the mechanics of it. I'm really pretty bad. I used to have a healer build. I think oh no, I have this one. So this is the one. This one works pretty good too. I don't know if this is similar to yeah, this is pre-Birdie's quick fix backpack. I know the Birdie's brings a lot of benefit, but yeah, it was 3 Fog of War, well 4 with the Ninja Bike, and then you end up with the shiny monkeys. I still gun shy from CSAs. Honestly, legendaries with randoms really isn't that bad. You just have to so when I go in, depending on if I'm matchmaking for a specific mission on legendary, I'll usually know in advance. But I almost always go in with, with this Catharsis striker build just because of the survivability, and I know it so well. I can go in and often what I'll do is, before the quick step came to be, I would always have the TDI card custom because you'll get 2 charges out of your reviver hive. If you equip the pistol, you can set it down, pick up a teammate, loop back around, pick it back up. You can switch off of it once you set it down, but then you can loop back and pick it up. So you run slower, but you can get 2 charges out of it. So you can help a friend up, and then if you get taken down, you'll still have a charge if you've picked it up, or if there's 2 folks down near each other, you'll pick them both up, and it's still just the same kind of cooldown window, so it's not too bad. And then otherwise, if I'm really unsure, like if I'm just random, I'll sometimes just go in with the PFE build. I ran this build at the end of Tidal Basin, and I've carried entire teams. Or like I joined in on a team that was like, I think they were a clan, and they were struggling, and I just happened to join in with them, and we're at the end, and they just wanted to stay in that room, and they were really cool guys, but they were struggling, and I had to keep picking them up, and at some point I was like, it's taking us forever for me to pick you guys up. I'm just going to clear it, and I went through and cleared that final stage of Title Legendary so they could all get the completion and everything else. So this build's pretty potent. Yeah, I mean the quick step. I agree. I've pretty much moved them all over as well. Not all of them, but quite a few of them. I try to remember to save them, but it's the quick step is definitely useful. Again, it really depends on the situation. Like, because you can always swap out along the way too. Like I've watched some guys, especially doing speed runs, where they'll be on the quick step, but they need their Regulus for their headshot build, and they'll go running into the mission with the quick step, stop real quick, swap to the Regulus, and then do that section. So, but yeah, these are pretty much the 2 builds I'll jump in with any random group, and I'm not too worried about them. The random groups, if we struggle too much and folks are unwilling to just wipe and start over and want to like drag it out, like sometimes I stick with them, sometimes I can't. It just depends. Like I've definitely done the slog of like a few hour legendary with randoms to help them achieve it. But I've also been there and seen folks like they get downed and you can't go get to them because they're too far out, and they get frustrated and they quit. And it's like, you just hang in there. We'll get you. It's just hard. But yeah, are you on PC or are you on console when you play? Let's see if we got, while we're waiting here, let's see if we got hostages to rescue yet. Of course not. PC main. Yep. Yeah, I run on. I think my PC character is like only like an 1800. I did that mostly so I can. Yeah. Oh yeah, go deal with catcalls. I understand the pain, literally. Go for it, man. I'm gonna go run around and knock out some other stuff real quick. All right. What do we got here? We got to finish up the hyena hunt. So we got a district union and some hyena activities. Be a good opportunity to run DUA on legendary. Let's see, how many activities do I have left to do there? We got to do Potomac as well. Bank headquarters. Maybe we'll go do bank headquarters real quick. Let's try this one again. Get a little reviver going. Oh man, that guy was like a 2300 hardcore. What did I say? Bank headquarters. Knock this sucker out. Flying.
You're gonna need to get the access codes to the vault to recover the item
Oh,
the hyena
hopefully I don't
stole from Air
die.
Force One. Our hyena insider says whoever's posted it in the old CEO's office will have a key card that should give you access to the vault.
Uh-oh.
Vital signs critical.
I'm dead.
Agent out of action. Agent killed.
Alright. That was not ideal. What do we got next here? Is the door open? Oh no, you guys don't see me, I promise. It's not what you think it is. Much worse. I feel like there's another bad guy. Not no more. I don't quite remember hitting reload, but I'm okay with it. I don't think this is a good idea. Oh boy. This is where we die.
Serious trauma detected.
Well, we got rid of him. Hoo-wee.
Looks like that key card is the one we were looking for.
That was way too close. And I burned 2 medkits.
Wonder what that unlocks. Keep an
A
eye out.
door. Oh my god. What? Ah, back on the move. Gotta think about what's gonna happen. Oh boy.
Hostile radio
This part could get
intercepted.
sketchy because there's gonna be a big boy.
It's the fucking division. Roach wants everyone back at headquarters.
We're gonna do our best. I don't know why I reloaded. Grab it. Get out of here.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down.
Okay. Oh my god. I'm not gonna survive this. Hoo-wee. Yeah, no special ammo for me.
The vault's just up ahead.
Boom. Get out of here. You too. All right. Oh, 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 man. One of these days. One of these days.
Successful. Access granted. Hostile radio intercepted.
I hope I have,
Alarm! Fucking division got
okay, I
into the
got
vault.
two. Good.
It's cool. We moved the president. He's tucked away nice and cozy upstairs.
Holy shit. They pulled the president out of the wreckage. Agent,
Yes,
you
they
got a new
did.
assignment.
Yes, they did.
Find out where the president is being held and get him back. Sync Isaac with the bank security system. There should be a data center near the vault.
Open, open, open. Alright, so we'll get a big boy and probably one of those car operators coming out at the beginning. Wait, isn't there thought there was a lockbox.
Beginning search query.
I was just procrastinating, so I want to cool down on my I don't have a lot of confidence in this build and myself. No! Do not shoot me.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh boy.
Agent killed.
Easy come, easy go. I didn't crawl fast enough. I need to crawl faster. Oh, alright. I will. Cat claws dealt with. Yes. Yes. Our cat.
Civilians
She's
in
got
danger.
everything she could ever desire, but she's like, this looks like a great place for me to use my claws. I think that's how all cats are. All right. Let's try a different. Here, I'll use this little. No, I want to do this faster. Faster. All right, we'll just go here. After that awful death.
You're gonna need to get the access codes to the vault to recover the
Okay.
item the hyena stole
This
from
one
Air
does
Force
not have the
One.
quick step
Our
on it.
hyena insider says whoever's posted in the old CEO's
And I
office
still only have 2
will have a
med
key
kits,
card that should give you
because
access to the vault.
I'm awful. Nope. No. Ooh, I am missing everything right now. Yeah. Usually cats are pretty good about like keeping their nails in check, but I think some other cats are kind of like, you know what? If I keep these long. Oh yeah, the pesty build. Did you run it with tipping scales too, or what do you use for your pesty build? Alright, I'm almost back to the scene of the crime. Oh, this guy's duplicated. It's like fighter jets. They were in a tight formation, so they looked like one. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Checking for the key card.
Yeah, I'll take that med kit.
Looks like that key card is the one we were looking for.
It looks just like the last one I grabbed before I died. I don't know why I'm grabbing that key again. I already got the loot. That's just such a bad habit. Yeah, some of those pesty builds, you know, since it's based off your weapon damage, you got that
Intercepted.
stacked up pretty good. You get some pretty serious ticks. And it's fun to just stand there and watch the NPCs just waste away. Oh, hey! No! Oh. Dang! Yeah, nothing makes you dislike Ellis more than knowing what it's all about and being like, why do we save him? Oh, you guys look like you're drugged. What's going on? Oh, hey! 1.9 million with the quick step on that headshot. Hoo-wee.
Authentication successful. Access granted.
I like that I'm tracking the mission on the screen
Hostile
that I'm not
radio
even doing.
intercepted.
The alarm! Fucking division got into the vault!
It's cool. We moved the president tucked away nice and cozy upstairs.
Holy shit. They pulled the president out of the wreckage.
Oh no.
Agent, you've got a new assignment.
Maybe they should just leave
Find
him
out
in
where
the
the president
wreckage.
is being held and get him back. Sync Isaac with a bank security system. There should be a data center near the
Yeah,
vault.
I think it's full striker stacks, headshot.
Beginning search query.
The obliterate and everything, working all in harmony. I see you. Your pesky turret. Wait, who got by? No. No, 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 no. Where are you? There you are. That's how we lose.
Vital signs critical.
All right, back in business, back in business. Yeah, the perfect obliterate's great. Like, I know some people have been running this build basically with the ninja bike, but I'm telling you, just stick with this striker backpack if you're gonna run striker with the two gear pieces, because the extra magazine size doesn't really benefit you, because you know, with the striker backpack you get 90% weapon damage, and the 35 rounds in the magazine aren't really going to make you that much more powerful. At best, you'll. Yeah. This SMG is. Yeah, this is the A2 version, so you have an extra mod slot on it. So you can't craft this one. You can craft the regular one, which has 3 mod slots. But yeah. Yeah, this thing's like, especially with the with the salvo and
Search query finished. Subject.
President Ellis,
the salvo and
Helicopter on
the
standby for
striker
extraction.
rate of fire stuff. It's lethal.
Lockdown procedure.
Yeah.
Initiated.
So
That
I
doesn't
run
sound good.
this with unwavering just so I can get those really
Isaac, do you have a way out of the vault?
the high weapon handling.
Searching for way
So
out of the vault.
whenever you get those kills, it refreshes.
Piece of shit wrist
Yeah, yeah.
watch.
This thing
Okay,
is
let me see.
sweet.
If you can
Honestly,
punch through the
like
west wall,
it
there's
can
maintenance tunnel running
take down
alongside your
Chungus.
position.
Like
It's a long shot,
you
but
have
it's
a
only got-
1250 RPM. This one's at a level 30, obviously, but and then I think I have an extended magazine on this, right? Yeah, I do the one that just gives you an extra 15 rounds, but I have crit hit damage, accuracy, and crit hit damage. So yeah, unwavering is actually pretty good. Again, with this as a secondary, as long as you're getting the kills, you'll get that weapon handling. So really fast reload. And then you can also get a fast weapon swap. And actually, I used to run that, I think the Banshee with unwavering. And then if you've ever watched Toasty God's, speed runs and stuff like that, he turned me on to running this SMG. And then when I compared them, I was like, yeah, this
Highlighting most expedient.
is a little bit more fun because you do get the
This
extra
could
mod.
actually work. Thanks, Isaac.
Yeah, yeah. The Vector shoots fast. Dark Winter's nice, but the killer talent, it's. I mean, in both cases, you got to get kills to get benefits from it. But yeah, it's always faster to swap weapons than to reload. So that's the second time I've missed a lock on this mission. No, you just tuck and roll through the fire. There's no reason to. Saves you a little bit of time. You won't die. And if you do die, I'm sorry. But no, I used to think you always had to turn the fire off too and that you'd burn to death. And then I was like running in a group with people and they all ran through the fire and I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, well, guess you can just run through it. Now, later on, when you get to the room where you have to shoot the water things, yeah, you definitely have to turn off the fire. Or I guess that's in the Federal Emergency Bunker, not here. All right. Nope. Oof.
Give him an earpiece and get him on comms.
Oh man, quick step. If you got one that's rolled or is maxed out, man, it's lethal. And I know I'll lose stacks here, but just for a comparison, I did this as a comparison, so I set this to a 12. And granted, I have some stacks right now, so it's showing 231.3k damage, per shot with the 288 rounds per minute. And then otherwise I always would run the TDI card custom. So here I rolled this one to a 12. So they're pretty, like this one's at 225 and with 388. So right, they're kind of the same gun, but like the quick step puts out a little bit more damage. And so I've found, yeah. If you have one with damage to target out of cover, it's definitely gonna give you that little bit of boost too. So it just worked out nice. I think this one I might have had to, I had to change it to damage to target out of cover. So, and then if you got get up the stairs, buddy, come on. There was a time for quite a while where you didn't have to wait for him and you could just open the door, and then they fixed it. Which irritated me. Like all of a sudden one day I was like I could no longer just go for it.
Inbound to your location. Coming in over the engine. Keep your heads down. We're gonna make a hole.
Whoops. Stop that. Oh, that was not a gas can like I thought it was. What?
We see you. Clear to attach. Go, go, go.
Yeah, fixed. Yeah. Well, originally that's how it worked. You did have to talk to. You had to wait for him and hit the button on him, and then hit the other button
Hostile
way
radio
back when.
transmitted.
And then one day you didn't have
Well,
to do
that's
it
a
anymore, and I was
relief.
just like, oh, maybe they
CEOs
took that
can't put
mechanic out
trust in one
because
of
it
those
was annoying.
fuckers. I want them dead.
Because some of these missions, you know,
Here's some
they
news
used to
that
do these
fucked
time
up
trials all
before
the
it gets
time,
back to the rest of the council
and
that we lost
there's all
the
these things that
president.
eat up a bunch of
Who cares,
time, and
ma'am?
it's like,
Fuckers aren't going anywhere but down.
that guy's wandering around aimlessly. You're waiting for him. It's like, ugh. All right. Well, good news. If I die here, I start here. Nobody sees me. You guys don't know I'm here. Oops. You're burning. Oh, wait. Lay down. No. Ooh-wee. I feel like there's a medic.
Serious trauma detected.
Stupid sniper. I usually hang out up here because of this little car person. I don't want those cars getting me. Hey, buddy. No.
Agent, hostiles are retaliating in West Potomac Park.
Yeah, especially with your extra weapon. Yeah, if you're running all red cores too on your build, you're gonna get more damage out of that sucker as well. Sweet. Now that was not too shabby. Yeah, and you know, when you're doing expertise on stuff, even on gear, like getting to 12% on the gear for the 12% armor, it's so cheap on resources. Just do it because you'll make sure you're always getting yourself to 1,000,000 armor. Grown Great, that's a gun I never use. Oh wait, never opened this. The drill. Yeah, I used that one during that season for a little bit, but some of those they're just not, they don't match my play style. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Obliterate is pretty good. And this build is, I'm at 50-odd% crit hit chance, so you know, that's how Obliterate's going to benefit you. So for each critical hit, you get 1% weapon damage for 10 seconds. That's 24% weapon damage. So if you can, and that's quick to build up. Even striker stacks, I know there's folks that say run the AC-12 or something along the lines to build your striker stacks, but I like using that SMG. It works just fine. If you're not running the chest piece, you'll build stacks really fast. You know, the Grown Great does good damage. It's just, I guess, I don't know. Like when it first came out, I was like, yeah, it's kind of cool. But then I don't know. I was like, I moved on to some other stuff. I always try out the new weapons, but the last few seasons I've been less likely to do it. Let's see how we did on that run. 13 minutes. Not the fastest, not the slowest. All right. So now we're gonna go do DUA. And though this is going to be anything but casual, I am going to put it on legendary. Oh, let's see if there's any hostages first. Yeah, right. And one of the problems with the chest on Striker 2, I mean, unless you're really like I wouldn't even run the chest on Striker in this first section of DUA legendary because there's just not enough constant hitting of targets to keep the stacks up. I will never ever get this hostage mission done. All right, that's fine. Oh, I am going to need my 4th med kit. Let me grab that real quick. So when I do these solo legendaries, I don't run a reviver hive when I'm solo because it's kind of pointless. I mean, with certain builds you probably could, but if you're running pretty much DPS, you're gonna just, if you get downed, all the reviver's gonna do is pick you back up so they can shoot you again, because they'll just come standing around you. This is definitely, yeah, I know there, yeah, there's usually a hostage right here, and I had one appear like I think pretty much like right around here, or no, it was up over here. And I went to go do it, and the loot goblin showed up, and I killed the loot goblin, and the hostage thing went away. I've been trying all week to do the thing where you had to, like, you know, clear some of this to get the hostage stuff, and it's been elusive. It's making me crazy. So yeah, so this one, there's actually some good videos. There's a guy named Hutchler who posted one of the first tutorials for how to do this mission solo, and it's really not. It's all about positioning and knowing the waves, right? This opening section, your priority is taking the 3 mini tanks down, because once there's 2 NPCs left and the mini tanks don't count as NPCs, the helicopter comes, the first helicopter, which has drone operators. So your priorities are to take out, I mean, you want to shoot any threat, but the priority is to take out the mini tanks. So I usually run a turret as a distraction on this.
Got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
I usually go a little huckaroony. And there's our little yellow friend and his little tank. But yeah, like, if they come running through, you don't want them to blow you up or anything, or shoot you. But see, his little tank follows him until he takes too much damage. That gives me enough time to build stacks. We got the red one. It's done. The purple one's hiding behind the fence. And then chain link does eat up some of your bullets. You can shoot him through the bus. Now those operators are like, well, I don't know what to do. You took my tank away from me. And you gotta watch these grenaders, but you want to get these grenaders if possible. And if you do it, just try and, you know, leave, if you can leave reds behind, that's ideal, but honestly, don't leave a grenader. That's my best recommendation. Which means you might have to take a little longer. Or he's gonna go up the bus. There we go, busted his backpack. Took his soul. Helicopter's coming. And if your turret's down, then you can just boop. You gotta watch these rushers because they will ruin you. Focus on these. Oh, bad time to reload. They don't like this. I just want to call it out. Bring around the rosies. Get rid of those little tanks. Yeah. Let's see what we can do here. I usually try and break this guy's backpack right away. And then break his. So I don't have the catharsis on. This is where the catharsis actually comes in handy. Snipers are a pain in the butt. Chungas aren't really that big of a problem. You just shoot their gun belts, their backpacks. Not too bad. Got a little bit of ammo. Try and not lose my stacks. Especially if you've got shock ammo coming in here, it's kind of nice. What you don't want is for them to get those healing stations down. And the other good thing is the medics, even though they're pains, they don't throw their EMP grenades and everything don't work in Legendary, which is great. And I hope that they never bring that back. Yeah, you know, and that's the thing is, you know, when you see some of those videos demoing builds too, like, you know, it's always cool to see like people get through here. But then how well does the build hold up for the rest of the mission? Like there's some builds like, it's like, oh, they're perfect for like, you know, choke points and things like that. But then what happens at the next section, like if you have to keep changing builds and waiting for cooldowns, it makes the missions take a long time. Ooh, he was taking, oh, it's because there's a healing station. I was like, why is he taking so long? Oh! Got my shoelaces caught. Oh, no, I have not tried that that build. I'm sure it's probably insane. I'm guessing that's it probably involves a ninja bike, right? Get out of here, sniper and rushers. This yellow sniper will one-shot my shield. That's a level 30. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, I bet you do sacrifice damage on that. Right. Well, if I take your drone out, you're gonna have no choice. You can't spy on me anymore. Alright, this part could be the end of me because I have no protection. Ah, almost got her. Ow. Probably use a med kit just to be on the safe side. Right. The grenaders are ruthless through here too. Since they throw 3 grenades every time. 1, 2, 3. Let's get rid of you because you're my other threat. You're not a threat. Oh, I'm stuck. Look at that. Shoot him under the little bench there. Oh, until he figures it out. Dang it. Squirrely. Woo-wee. We're still alive. I bet if you had 300 rounds of shock ammo, that would be impressive to watch. I'll have to take a look, look and see if I can see that. I always like to see the way folks can put stuff together, like even if it's not entirely practical, but just to see if you can do it. Grab a little bit of ammo. Drone operators here are a pain, as is this mini tank. Oh man. Especially when they... Fucking roll. Yeah, that's done. Ooh. a quick change. Okay. I am the world's worst drone shooter. I hear somebody. Out of my house. This is my safety zone. Okay. Ooh, ow. Comes the doggies. Gotta watch the yellow sniper here and the dog. And the purple healer, because if he gets that station down, it sure takes a lot longer. I missed him. I mean, I hit him, but I don't know if I broke his backpack.
Target in the clear.
I don't see a healing station. Okay, well, he's dead anyways. They shot out the lights. Okay, not too shabby there. Yeah, in this one you just have those waves. You get those 3 drone operators at the gate, and the one of each, or you have 2 purples and a red, and then this one you can kind of like catch your breath before you go in. But I usually throw my turret there because the chunga is going to come through there. The bad guys come through a door over there, and you can either run and jump that wall and run around and try and shoot them as they come out and then come back, or I usually just go hide by those boxes right there, which doesn't always work out, but you can just hide right here and be like, where are you guys at? The chunga catches on real quick. He's smarter than he looks. And he's dead. And sometimes it depends how I feel the run's going. This is where I either stick with this or I switch it to that one with the catharsis. The good news here is, sort of good news maybe, and I might change it because I don't have the confidence right now because I'm hungry. Alright, so I'll lose a little damage here, and of course I just lost my striker stacks. But worst case, if you get pushed back, if you throw your turret, like so it's like sitting right there, they'll start to come through the door one by one, and then the turret will draw their attention, and then you can kind of like hang out like right here and shoot the guys one by one. It takes a while, and I may end up there, but that's kind of how I tend to make it through here. And these medics, much like the healers, make this harder. Because see, the healing station's already up, so getting that medic knocked down is going to be a pain. Why is everybody just hopping and hiding? This is brutal. Oop! I missed. Somebody's right outside the door. They were. Out of here. There's not much I can do with these healing stations, unfortunately. Oh! Alright. This is where I cowered up a little bit. Yeah, when you're by yourself, you know, this works pretty good. Or if you're with a group and everyone's like down, and you know, you can do this too. Even if it's like you have a totally different build on, you can huck the turret down there, because you see, as long as it's not shooting, it's like they don't know it's there. And so it'll just chill out. And you can just kind of watch him. Sometimes I come give him little pot shots. Depends on which armor I have. So that healer's dead. But there's still a yellow medic. It's right there. Alright, now I feel better about things. The medic down. We actually. Oh! Mama.
Vital signs critical.
You see? You see? Oh, yeah. That'll get you a lot of magazine size. Yep. Yeah, both the. Yeah, if you run. Because you get what? Is it 15% on the Zwadoka or whatever it is? And then, yeah, the 3-piece UA gives you 50%. Oh. I don't know why your message just got held for review. Well, that was weird. I think because of the word kill or something. I don't know. Sometimes I never understand the auto moderation on the streams. Like sometimes it's like it doesn't catch anything, and other times it catches like the most random thing. All right. That's right. If you guys want to keep running at, oh, the grenaders are here. Oh my gosh. And then the rushers. The nice thing when you do this move, the rushers throw their grenades on the other side of the wall so they don't hurt you. Here comes the Chunga. I can hear his hefty steps. Boom, boom, boom. And he'll turn and face the turret. See, like he's like, oh, this turret makes me angry. And now he can't complain about it anymore. And that grenader's dead. The purple grenader is the least likely to come in here. Same with the yellow healer. Oh, sweet. All right, we're done with that. So, not the fastest way to do it, but you know, I can run a PFE build out here too. It's just you have to be like really on top of it because you got to get those healing stations down, and the reds and the purples are the biggest threat on a PFE build because they rip through your armor. And then this one, depending on your play style, you can fight from back here. You know, maybe shoot out the gas cans, but you can kind of like play the doorway. I usually use the arcade machines. Throw my little turret right over there. I take out at least one sniper, but the rushers usually make it so that I have to take care of them. But if the sniper drones make it to you, you can shoot them down, and then the snipers don't know what to do with themselves, so they come running after you. You have two healers here, so if you can get them, your life is immensely better. The snipers are all dead. One healer survived. Yeah, I think that's the one thing almost everybody can agree on in Division 2 is we're all very proficient at dying very quickly. But yeah, if you play in that back room, then like always with Chungas, just if you break their backpacks and break their belts, you can hold them off for a long time while you focus on other things if you need to. You can just sit there and toy with them. And that's that room. That's, you know, if you're, when you get really comfortable with your builds too, like it's, some of these areas, like this build I'm comfortable with, clearly, solo, but also in group play. I know like the damage reduction that I get from the threat scaling. So like when you do play in groups, like obviously by yourself, you have one level. If you're with one other player, the threat scaling goes up a notch, but it's not too bad as a duo. But once you get to 3, I think 3 and 4, the threat scaling is the same. So if there's 3 of you in a group, you might as well try and get a 4th in because It's not going to get any harder, but it certainly will make it a little bit easier. And then here you have a red healer and a yellow healer and a red grenader and a yellow grenader, and then just some other ads. So the healers, I usually try and get at least one of the healers right away. And then I've learned that if I throw my turret towards that little thing there, because sometimes the yellow guy is in there, but he's not today. You see there's a grenade already. Oh my gosh. Stop that. Yeah, but then on here, like, I usually fall back here because they'll show themselves. But since I got it down to one healing station, they'll all be out of range, including the healer. And there's that little catharsis cloud saving my hide. That yellow grenader is tucked way back in there. Oh, no! Done. Hoo-wee. And then the biggest challenge between here and the next stage is the stairs. There are trick stairs, and they will slow you down if you're trying to move fast. And I avoided them all. Yay! And, you know, if you've done this in groups too, sometimes people like to run upstairs, and that's fine. That's one way to do it. It just, sometimes in groups it makes it hard because then everybody gets up there and dies. And it depends what gear everyone's wearing, but if I'm solo or even in groups, sometimes I'll just stay down here and fight from this door. Granted, you're stuck because this is as far back as you can go, and the chungas will come in here if you're not careful. But you can get a lot of cover, and you have an ammo box. And it's just managing the grenaders and the dogs early on. Because there's always grenaders, and they always move really, really fast in the beginning. Oh. And they're punks. And they always seem to be able to get a grenade off, even when they're dead. Wow, my turret's already down. And you do have to watch, because this guy right here, he's sometimes up on that second or third level. And he'll just lob grenades at you like it's going out of style. But when he gets there by that box, he doesn't know what to do with himself. So shoot him in his hands. Oh. I like that all the grenaders are just coming to me.
Get away from it! I'll put him down.
Oh, great. This is, no! Alright. Get out of here. The chunga is going to be coming soon. How about that? Here he comes. Rushers. Do not let them get the edge on you, because that can be a matter of life and death. And then, as usual, backpacks, gun belts. And there's almost always that one dude up there right above me. He's probably a red grenader. Or it might be the yellow tank. Oh no, yellow tank operator's across the way. He does like to just sit there and take pot shots. Whoa. Not about you guys. And now. Whoa. Use a little quick med kit there. Boom. God, I hate that guy. I hate him. He just doesn't want to go quietly. Oh!
Immediate medical assistance needed.
That's no way to end the game. That would have been really difficult. Oh my gosh. Alright. Might as well, as long as I'm here. I think I'm full on printer filament. Oh my gosh. And we're almost to my least favorite part of this mission. Like, this part I don't mind too much because I know what to do. It's the garage. The one after this is, I think it's everybody's least favorite part. Watch the rushers. There's a red and a yellow. There's almost always a yellow that comes cruising in. Whoa! Then there's gonna be a purple grenader hiding, as always. I'll take it. So with your pesty build, this next section can actually be pretty good because that spread works across across everything. I think I have it with tipping scales, but I also have it with turmoil. I've also been running Negotiator's Dilemma again, which is pretty cool, but I think the last time I tried it here I died really bad. I may just stick with what I got because, well, I know how it works. And I'm trying not to be too crazy today. I did lots of crazy stuff yesterday. Alright. Throw a little turret out there. Switch to a big gun. Goal is to get one drone operator. That's one less. One less. I see drones. I see drone people. That was a delayed tuck and roll by me. Hey. It's about the only spot you can shoot through the window. I think I got her. If I can bust their tank tread, then they can't go anywhere. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I take your friend out? It was not, I didn't mean to. Stop that. A little tucking and rolling. Are you still here? Alright, all the drone operators are dead. Now we're in business. Here comes a rusher. And another rusher. They're dead. Oh, I thought that was the healer. Dang. Preferred if you guys did not shoot me. Look at that. Shoot him right in the toe. Wait. Yeah. It's a good plan. Good strat. Pro strat. It took, I'm trying to remember how many tries it took for my first clear. And I will tell you, my first clear was probably an hour and 40 minutes. Mostly because of once, I mean, my first successful clear was, and that was because of the final stage. But it really was a lot of trial and error. I think I spent a few different weeks of just here and there trying. Most of it, you know, it's like just don't try and rush it. Like just understand the waves. So as you saw here, we had like 3 drone operators at the beginning. You had 2 mini tanks. And then the healers come out, and then after you take out a certain number of ads, the grenaders come out. So it's just managing those things. And most of those guys don't come in here. Those rushers will come in here, and sometimes the mini tanks do. But yeah, it took a while. I'll be up front, but it wasn't like unbearable. It was really about me pacing myself and doing it in a way that worked for me. Oh no. And I don't personally actually really like fighting from this room. So like in groups, it's nice to be out there doing stuff. But you know, when I'm by myself, like there's not much else. Oh yeah, he can thread the needle. I forgot about that. From that angle. And since they took away shield peeking a while ago, it's really hard to use the shield. Look at that. Because you'll notice like the shield kind of really messes you up. Okay. All right. That room is done. That is the hardest room outside of the boss. This is the hardest, in my opinion. Maybe others feel differently, but so many of my runs, this is where it ends, is back there in that room, or me coming out with like, because I'm tired of fighting it, and there's like 2 ads left, and I think I got the upper hand, and those grenaders, it's like a grenader that gets me. It's brutal. And this one is hard. I mean, they're all hard, but this one's hard for different reasons. Things can go wrong, just like everything else in life. But I usually throw a turret there. Try and focus on the sniper and grenader dogs if you can out the gate, because they'll shock each other. Whereas the gunner dog doesn't shock anybody. Try and stay away from the shock. And it's hard to shoot the gunner dog's legs, which is his most vulnerable spot. Let's see, I caught his knee there, so that shocked him a little bit. And then you just shoot the little eye, little red spot on the sniper dogs, purple and yellows. Then you're gonna get a bunch of rushers coming out of this room, a bunch of NPCs, but the rushers are dangerous to you. Once there's 1 ad left, oh boy. I want to try and save the red one for last, if possible. The noise work. Oh crap, and I just lost my shield. Things are not going the way I'd want them to. This is why I wear the catharsis. I'm gonna die. Yeah, see what I mean? Phew. Second to last stage. Since I let my shield break, that threw me off, because I really needed the shield for Mr. Tubby Pants there. Yeah. Let me see. So yes, gunner doesn't shock. What do you mean by the gunner specialization? Oh boy, that was a bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
That's how it goes with the legendary solos, unfortunately. Oh, the dog. It does. No, the gunner dog. Sorry, the gunner dog doesn't shock the other two. It'll shock you, but it won't shock the other dogs. But the sniper and grenade dogs will shock the other dogs, or at least each other. So, like especially on like Roosevelt Legendary, when you get to that phase where it's all the dogs, like you'll notice if you take down one of the sniper dogs, it'll usually that first wave of them, like they all go down as long as they're in proximity. So that works. You can also use like an EMP sticky when you're dealing with a bunch of those dogs. But the gunner dogs for sure, you gotta like, they have so much armor, and it's not really armor, but if you shoot them in the legs, they're not so bad. Well, that was a bummer. All right. Let's see here. We've been at this for a bit. I'm gonna have to take a bit of a break and go grab some lunch. Didn't quite get through that legendary, but that's how it goes. Yeah, it's weird. Like, you get so focused in the missions, like, and especially on the legendaries, like, like there's a lot of adrenaline and you're shooting stuff. But what you find out is like, while they all can shock you and your teammates when they go down and explode, yeah, it's only those other two that can actually shock each other. So. So if you, depending on how you prioritize them, like the grenader and the grenade and the sniper dogs anyways are like the most lethal to you. Like the gunner dogs just run around like crazy. So you can usually kind of avoid them or turn towards them and put a shield up or something. But the sniper and the grenaders, especially on legendary, are just ruthless. So yeah. Well, got through quite a bit, did some retaliation, got no 13% though. And I failed, lived up to my name on that legendary run. It went so smooth, but it happens. It happens, and when you're first learning it, it's going to happen. It's going to happen in that room too, just like it did for me. Like, you're going to get overwhelmed, you're going to get taken down, and it's going to stink because you might have just spent who knows how long getting to that second to last room. But once you pass that room and you make it to the final section, it's like, you can take a deep breath, go for a walk, do whatever you got to do, because as long as you don't get booted from the game, because once you hit that checkpoint, you can die as many times as you want and you'll restart there. And then I'm sorry I didn't make it there. I would have showed you how I managed walking through there. But if you do look for, I think it was Hutchler's video, look him up, his walkthrough, even though it's older, and he's probably using like focus, because before Striker got its buffs and before St. Elmo's came to be, that was kind of, you would run like focus or perfect focus on your chest with like a carbine or a police M4. But anyways, like he has a pretty good way of managing the ads and then going after the boss. So cool. But yeah, I do play on PC too. So, if you're following or subscribed, like hit me up on, my name should be on all the platforms, fail-cakes. So you can always add me. So you should be able to find me. Whoops. I can type on my keyboard. So that's the name I use across the platforms. Feel free to add me or send me a request. And if you ever want help or want to run legendaries, happy to help out even on PC. I'll do another PC stream here soon. I'm a little bit behind on my character. I got to get caught up. But I appreciate the watching, appreciate the conversation. Have a great Sunday. And if you're going to be watching the Super Bowl and got a favorite team, I hope your team wins. Otherwise, at least I hope you eat some food and enjoy it. Take care, everyone. We'll catch you on the next stream. We'll have the VOD up later, and maybe there's some clip-worthy moments I can share with you all. Take care.